chance of being somewhat close, as opposed to a country like Russia, which is large in all directions. So we're 139 kilometers from Obihiro and 55 kilometers from Hiru, which is a problem because I don't know either of those cities, but at least we now can maybe make a more reasoned guess. We're looking for Obihiru and Hiro. I'm going to keep moving up the side here. I don't know why I have like a suspicion that maybe we're in Hokkaido. Obihiro and Hiru. Let's go up to Hokkaido. It's going to take me forever to get... I didn't realize how zoomed in I was. That's the 36, not the 336. It's also on the other side of the coast, but at the same time, I don't trust my orienteering directions to begin with. Not enough snow? Well, I mean, it could be in the summer. It's not like the picture was taken yesterday, probably. Not saying you're wrong. You might as well stop looking at the interior here. All right. I'm probably going to tap out soon, just because I hate taking forever. I didn't mean to click there. Might as well pick one coast. And I'm just going to try to keep like the whole country... Sounds wrong. Keep the whole country in my sights. Obihiro and Hiro. I'm assuming if we were closer to like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, we would probably see that on a sign. So I'm assuming we're in like a more sparsely populated area. So, you know, that would traditionally be Hokkaido. I'm just going to plop us down on a minor road on the east side. Not a minor road necessarily, but yeah, like not the 5. There's the 337. So I'm tempted to... Oh, maybe we're going along the river here. I don't see 336 though. Sure, I'm gonna put us down like here. On northeastern Hokkaido. Oh my god, we were on the wrong side there. See, I'm not a very good orienteer. That wasn't a joke about the fact that we were in Asia, by the way. I'm talking about using the compass. I'm not sure if that was clever, racist, or both, but it wasn't intended as either of them. Now, you know, I see palm trees. Palm trees are like the ultimate fuck you. Sorry, that was west side, not east side, by the way. My guess was west side. Palm trees are the worst, because we could be in Asia, parts of it anyway. We could be in the Caribbean. We could be in South America. There are parts of Europe we could be in. Traditionally, usually you end up being in Brazil when you see them, just because the game has kind of a hard-on for Brazil. Could also be Hawaii. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, actually. I've never been to Hawaii, so maybe this doesn't look like Hawaii at all. I don't know. Have you seen all of Hawaii? This church might give me some indication. I'm honestly, I don't know. Oh, Sao Paulo. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean we're in Sao Paulo, Brazil, but that is Portuguese. So I'm assuming we're in Portugal. Or sorry, I'm assuming we're in Brazil. But, you know, Portuguese, or it could possibly be Spanish, I don't think it is, but Portuguese or Spanish-speaking nations that have Catholicism, most of the Portuguese and Spanish-speaking nations are predominantly Catholic, I think. That might be, I don't know, that might be a Protestant church. I don't know anything about religion. Could be Episcopalian, it could be Lutheran, what do I know? Anyway, I'm going to assume that we're in Brazil, and I'm just going to I'm going to post up like near the capital. It looks like a terrible guess, but is actually not that bad for Brazil. By Brazilian standards, like for me, that's not so bad. No amount of driving that I did, I think, was ever going to put me in Pelotas, Brazil. Let's play our next round. I'm relatively pleased with this. Immediately thinking United States. Immediately thinking, somewhere in the south. Lots of irrigation. Wind farms. Very flat. Let's first confirm we're in the right country. Oh, okay. Ambulancia. Grupo Ambulancia. Probably Hydronosa. I can't read what country you are. What country are you in? The world may never know. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is probably not Kansas. I don't know if that was Spanish or Portuguese, but I'm kind of thinking Brazil again. That animal sign might actually give us a bit of a clue. I don't know if it's like a capybara or something like that. That's, I'm pretty sure that's a cow. I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably a cow. I'm almost thinking, like, it looks so Texas-esque that I find myself, like, I've been to Texas a couple of times, but I find myself thinking that this is Mexico. I don't have much confirmation there. Torres del Carrizal. Yo, it had udders, so don't tell me it's a bull, okay? Fernando Torres is from Spain. Maybe Torres is Spanish. Maybe we are in Mexico. You're in Halifax, NL. I'm guessing Mexico here. Kind of wanted to see if there were like some more signs, but I think I'm just gonna tap out and like go for Mexico, honestly. What about Monterrey? Just outside of Monterrey, Mexico. Oh, that's bad. What did I say? Fernando Torres is from Spain. That was close to Madrid. I didn't think that there was enough real estate in Spain to sustain wide open spaces with no people of that degree. And that was an ignorant assumption on my part, but still, a pretty poor mistake. 14,000 points. It's unfortunate that last one screwed it up because we could have done some good stuff. All right, one sec. I'm gonna try to do a Canada-specific run. GeoGuessr.com/Canada. Oh, the picture that you start with here on the Canadian one is totally Vancouver. That's False Creek right there. I go over this bridge like every day. Well, actually, more often, I guess I can't turn, but I go over the bridge that this picture is being taken from. But yeah, this is Vancouver right here. Let's do this shit. I don't think Spain is the size of Manhattan, okay? Immediately, I don't even know if we have to move. We're in the prairies somewhere. Fertilizer and agri-services, SUVs, rural crime watch area. Watch out for that. This is 5909 Imperial Way. See some license plates here. This could be Ontario as well. Hard to tell from those license plates, honestly. You might be able to find some that aren't blurred out, but maybe we can look for some provincial flags or something instead. You're in Canada, NL. That's true. CanPro Gator Center. Yep. Lots of sand on these cars. They're really being good about the blurring, huh? Campro Gator Center. What about over here? This is Business Alley. I almost put us in Finland by accident there. Alright, we don't really care about the trailers. I would like to see what that says, but it's hard. There's a big sign up here, which I'm hoping is not going to be blurred out when we get close. Oh, so it's like a new housing division here. Industrial lots for sale. Springwood. Imperial Way. This could be anywhere. That is the dustiest Ford Fusion I've ever seen. This actually kind of looks like where I grew up, but I think that's just because a lot of Canada looks like this. All right, we're going to take one last look at the sign, and then we're just going to make a guess of Alberta. Pipeline, residential insulation. I don't see a reason not to choose like Red Deer, Alberta. Why don't we stick closer to Calgary? Calgary, sorry, Lethbridge. Okay. We were actually a lot closer to Red Deer. I got a good head on my shoulders for this. Let's play our next round. All right, yeah. A little bit more of a British Columbia feel. The mountains. This could be a suburb of Vancouver. I could see myself seeing these views. Let's move towards the mountains and see if we can maybe get a little closer. These also might not be British Columbian mountains. They might be mountains in Alberta. I'm not sure. It could also be the Yukon, yeah. Riverside Drive, Hazel Drive. It looks real Pacific Northwest-y. Less than 20,000 points and you get deported. Oh no. Let's try going this way. Trying to find ourselves getting towards a major intersection. Actually, BC license plates are some of the easiest ones to pick out, I think. It's beautiful British Columbia. And also, the BC flag is really easy. I'm not just looking at her hot-ass bod here, okay? I was looking to see if I recognize the grocery store on the bags. Bus stop. That doesn't really look like the bus stops in Vancouver. Like, the bus stops in Vancouver typically have TransLink on them, and Little Oak Realty. Shelley Gossett. There's a Canadian flag. Yo, you got pride for your country. Do you have pride for your province? Tinted canopies, sunrooms, conservatories. Yo, this is gonna sound it's gonna sound a little wild, maybe. But right now, I'm thinking this is not BC, or it's northern BC. A little bit further up, maybe we're on the Sunshine Coast. But I'm almost tempted to say we're in like Banff or something like that. But we're on like a somewhat major thoroughfare here. More major, at least. Let's see if we can find, going backwards, some signs here. There's a park. Can we turn? Yeah, I want to go this way. Pretty sure we're in the ADNL, not the GBs. Banff. It's not Banff, it's Banff. Princess Katarina? What the fuck are you talking about? Princess Katarina. Did you name your house? Get out of here. I don't support that. I hope that's not in my city. Kelowna? It could be. I've never been to Kelowna, so that's where... If we were put in downtown Vancouver, I'd be so happy. I'd be like, that's downtown Vancouver. All I know is that I'm pretty confident this is not a suburb of Vancouver. Don't name your house. Yeah, okay. Have fun till your daddy takes the jukebox away. Hoping maybe we could, like, see a freaking sign that says, okay, is this... We got stores here? First Avenue something assembly. It's on First Avenue. Well, that really narrows it down. Wherever we are, they have a First Avenue here. So, all right. Well, I guess, you know, the mountains look familiar. I'm going to guess we're, like, lower mainland. I don't know. Maybe, like, fucking White Rock. You can do your copying and your faxing here. What kind of convenience store doesn't name itself blank convenience or like blank general store? You don't even have a name. That shows me there's not much competition here for business. People here getting soft. Dargots. Family tradition for over 40 years, established in 2003. So no matter where we are, we're in the future. Yo, don't try your bullshit marketing technique on me. I'll do the math. Wherever we are here, they're bad at math as well. I've noticed. Okay, what about this sign? Advertise here. Lovely. Electrolysis. All right. You can get your hairs obliterated by a laser there. I guess it's technically electricity, not a laser. All right, okay, we've pussyfooted around long enough. I think maybe we could be in, like, you know, I was thinking White Rock. I don't know. I'm going to put us in, like, Delta. Ew, Delta. Hey, we weren't that far away. We were in Chilliwack. Relatively close. It looked worse because I was zoomed in. All right, I'm glad I stuck with BC there. Okay, we got squigglies on the road. That's a trademark of the Yukon. Again, a little bit of a British Columbia feel here, but it could also be Yukon. I don't know. We're going to have to look around a little bit. It's more kind of, I mean, there's mountains. There's some big mountains. I don't know. I'd like to be able to see some stuff. Myrtle Creek salmon habitat. All right, so that tells us right away we're in BC or the Yukon, which I guess I already have been saying nonstop. But we're pretty much guaranteed to be there because salmon, a little bit more of a Pacific food, and it already looked Pacific-y. We have to be on the coast as well. I'm assuming that there's not that much of, you know, like a salmon preservation area in like Saskatchewan, for example. Not to mention Saskatchewan is flat. Flatter, at least. I am okay. We should go back because that real estate might be interesting. There was a mobile home park, which tells us, perhaps not super helpfully, but it tells us that we're excuse me? What is this sign? It says slow kids. And then there's like a horrifying childhood mascot, but then there's like some blood dripping off the sign. What is this? The Hills Have Eyes shit. I gotta go further. Did the Google... Oh, the Google car, it turned back there. The Google car is like, we're not following down that road. Okay. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. We can't drive it. Vroom, vroom. Okay. I mean, it's kind of beautiful. I guess. If you ignore the slow kids. I thought that was text. Right now I'm thinking we're in northern BC. Oh, that sign. That sign. Sign. Everywhere a sign. Blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Also giving me contextual clues about what's happening. Lottery Center. Airport Marina. Delhi groceries, coffee shop. Airport market. This is not near the Vancouver airport. Oh, that bus. What does that say? Powell River. Yeah. Powell River does have an airport. The question is, where the fuck is Powell River? It's like northern BC. It's so small. Kate's been there. Kate! Kate, get in here for a second. Get in here for a second. Kate. Kate, where's Powell River?
Oh shit, I know where Powell River is. It's like wait, hold on. Wait. It's like Vancouver right here. And then you like there you go, Powell River.
Ah, nice. You smoked it, Kate.
Smoked them.
Thank you. I was going way too north. Everything is northern. Where's the airport?
Oh, the airport is bottom.
Oh, it's below it?
It's like a little bit lower. No, wait, you're going too much,
Wait,
man.
it's oh, there it is, right there, I guess.
Yeah, right there.
So I assume we're like right here. Oh!
Yeah!
1.1 kilometer. Nicely done.
I can walk that much.
Yeah, I hope so. That was a great guess.
It wasn't a guess, man.
Well, that's true, yeah. I got a kill streak and called in a Kate strike.
Yeah.
It's true. All these are in Canada.
Nice.
I have no idea where this is though. It's like Saskatchewan.
Calgary, man.
You think this is Calgary? We already
100%.
We already
Look at that car. It's a Calgary car.
But there are people drive pickup trucks everywhere, Kate.
No, Calgary, it's Calgary car when you see them. Look at it.
To me, this looks like Saskatchewan because it's so close together.
I bet it says Calgary.
It says Cardston. What? Where the hell is Cardston?
Calgary.
Yo, get out of here. You're distracting me with your Calgary nonsense.
It's Calgary.
Thank you for that Powell River guess, though.
Oh, don't worry.
There's like 5 cities in Saskatchewan, so she might. If she's right with Calgary, I'll never hear the end of it. So I got to do some due diligence here. There's only like 8 roads in the whole province. No offense if you're from Saskatchewan. Cardston, 1 kilometer. Is that really like the closest city? Well, if we're not in Saskatchewan, we could be like eastern Alberta. Before the mountains. Fucking Canada's so big. Get over it, man. Why don't you be smaller? If you were like, why don't you be more like Iceland? All right, well, we're getting a little north there. We're almost up in the Mac. Oh, wait a minute. There's some dope-ass like glaciers over there. I'm going to go check that out. Maybe we are up in the Mac. That's sweet as heck. Wow, Canada looks like a shit place to live. No offense. Look at the freaking size of it, man. There's some places aren't that visually appealing. Some places are farking lovely. Okay? I won't be having that stuff on my watch. Well, okay. This doesn't necessarily mean that we are, like, in the north. It could just be April. And the snow's melting. Whoa. Whoa, y'all. I gotta get me a peek at some of those peaks. I've seen late winters and early springs like this. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. That is some awesome scenery. Okay, so we're near mountains, actually. There's Cranbrook. thought Cranbrook was in BC. What are we looking for? Cardston. Oh, shit. Cardston. It was 1 kilometer away, so we should really put ourselves like... Well, I don't remember where we started, so the compass is a little bit less relevant, but I'm assuming we're like... Boom, baby. 3.9 kilometers away. That's pretty good. It is pretty close to Calgary, isn't it? I gotta give her some credit for that. Alright, this will probably be our last one here. Wind farms, huh? I mean, this is like some Western Canada shit right here. Plymouth Voyager, huh? I could see this actually being Ontario. The place where things grow. Pontiac Sunfire, that's an Ontario car. Ford F-150 with a trailer. Got me thinking a little bit more prairie-like. Calgary cars don't lie. I'm on tonight. You know my Calgary cars are trying to haul some hay. That was Shakira. The Canadian Shakira. Shakira. Look, I don't think we're going to see shit here, mate. I'm going to guess that we're in Saskatchewan. No offense, Michael A.L. Fox. Oh, fuck. That was like Windsor? Well, it wasn't quite Windsor. It was pretty close to fucking Windsor, though. Did I break 20,000? I got 17,000. I'm so mad. Before we get Bear in here, I'm going to do one more, and I'm just going to guess right off the bat. Looking at this. I'm going to check my Ontario instincts. Looking at this. Looking at that. Ontario, bitch. Somewhere up here in the Peterborough region. Oh, shit. We were down in the peg. Okay. Mountains in the background. Nice red roofs. Houses that would cost $1 quadrillion if they were in Vancouver. And I don't see Beamers in the parking lots here. So I think we got to be slightly outside, maybe perhaps in the Kelowna region or Abbotsford, Langley. Maybe I'll put us in Langley here. 1 kilometers away. We were back in Chilliwack. Should have recognized it. That one was pretty good. What do we got here? Look, I'm not trying to judge her. Kind of looks like she's seen better days. We got a school bus. Martin's School Transit. Owen Sound, Ontario. Oh, suck on that shit. I think that's where Brett Hull's from. I mean that sincerely. Where the fudge is Owen Sound? It's like East till Aurelia, never each. Okay. We're like Owen Sound. East till Aurelia. I think Owen Sound's like a little bit north. Somewhere up in like this North Bay area. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll take it. There's Owen Sound. North of Mississauga. Got it. Okay. Oh, looking at a little dark here. Can't go more than 40 kilometers. You know, oh, what do we have? McDonough. So I feel comfortable saying we are not in Quebec. This looks like Ontario to me, man. Husband and wife real estate team. Such an Ontario thing. But do we have like a sign or something coming up, right? There's like a... Yeah, there's stuff in this general direction. I'm going to break my own rule and take a move. Does that say detached homes $200? You can get a detached home. That must mean 200,000s, right? Even still, that's pretty good. Oh, we're in Cloverly. Cloverly. I don't know where that is. Oh, my... Oh, it's kids. I was like, are you really going to send everybody out to watch the fucking Google car? All right, we're in Ontario. Cloverly, Ontario. I don't know where Cloverly is. It's fucking up in this general area here, you know, Kawartha Lakes or something. Told you. Oh, like, what? What? I gotta go back to see that sign. That was amazing. Goose Hummock Golf Resort. Oh yeah, the Goose Hummock Golf Resort in Calgary. No, don't click on Banff National Park. That's not how. We were pretty close. I did almost better that time. Anyway, we're going to run some ads. We'll be back to play some Frozen Cortex with BaerTaffy. Thanks for watching us thus far, and I'll see you again in 3 minutes.
Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Did you die? Hey! Hey, bud.
How's it going?
Real good. How you doing?
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I had to pee. It's okay.
Right. Chad said hi.
They're nicer to you than they are to me then. That's all I can really say about that. Oh no, my CD key's on screen.
Oh, no, man.
Get rid of that. All right.
You know, there's a whole new scam going on. People are trying to steal accounts via CD key.
Is that true?
I'm not even making that up. I just got an email about it.
What?
Yeah. It's not, they can't do it, though.
What the? Why would you scare me like that then, Bear?
No, I'm sorry, man. I know. I should have thought about that first.
What the hell?
No, you're okay.
Oh, I hope so. All right.
You're all right.
All right, there's Bear. I'll challenge you.
Yeah, I think we already have a game up, actually.
We do?
Yeah, just one that we haven't done anything with.
Well, I want to do like a custom game mode.
Oh, do you?
I want to make it so we only have like 90 seconds per turn, or like, I guess 40 is, turn limit. No, sorry. I want to make it so we only have like 40 seconds per turn.
I mean, you can just tell me if I'm going too slow, man.
I know, but you know, it's more fun like if a mistake happens.
Yeah.
So you just lose your ability to do that.
That's true, yeah. I like that.
Length of running play turn. Wow. There's too many settings here.
Show you the length of my running play.
Don't ever talk to me about that
I'm gonna
stuff.
talk to you about my length all this hour, man.
Okay. You hold tight for a second. You can put a specific random seed. You can have a seed.
Isn't that good?
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, I mean, like they're talking about. Oh, I didn't even realize it was kind of random. I thought there was just a few set levels that you would always play.
I think it's randomized with conditions.
Okay.
Ball carrier can run backwards. That would be interesting, but no. Only initial offense team may score. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Players can be knocked out.
But beyond the stun?
Turn time limit. Yes.
There you go.
Turn time limit in seconds 60. All right. That took me a second, but I got it.
Permanent knockout might be interesting.
That actually would be interesting, but it scares me because I have actually no idea what the conditions are for it. Like if it would, like you would just like bop me on the head and I'd be knocked out, and then my dude drop kicks you from the top rope and still somehow manages to leave you in the game.
Well, that would knock you out, right? That's a pretty dangerous move.
Yeah, I'd probably tear a hammy or something. It depends which character it was. If it was Rockly Smile 1, he'd be fine. G-Who would be on his ass, though.
G-Who's got to get back in the gym, man. He's been slacking.
All right. I'm gonna briefly explain Frozen Cortex.
Don't look at the record, though, Chad.
It's not that bad.
It's getting better,
What is it? Like, it's 7-1. It could be worse.
Yeah.
I am highly favored, though.
According to the pre-match analytics, yeah, they've got you as a pretty strong odd in Vegas.
The favorite stuff matters because you can actually place bets on the game in season mode, which is a great way. Like, if you're heavily favored, but you really need money to buy a new robot, you can just bet against yourself with all of your treasury and then throw the game and then, buy a superstar.
Yeah, this is based on Pacific Rim, I think. Or no, what's that movie with Hugh Jackman, the robot
Real
fighting
Steel.
one? Yeah.
Oh, okay. At first I was like, I'll laugh politely because I don't understand what you're talking about.
I mean, it could have been a real broad stretch digging into the meta, reading between the lines of Pacific Rim's plot. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, that stuff's all in the deleted scenes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I know explain what's going on.
Yeah.
You can make your move. Oh, but shit, we only have 17 seconds left. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, here we go.
Okay, it's a simultaneous turn-based strategy game. So basically, we set our moves here, and then all of our turns happen at the same time. You get 7 points if you score a touchdown. I'm going to prime up my turn. You get 7 points if you score a touchdown, 2 points if you possess the ball in the space on the ground. If a unit moves into your circle, and you're standing still, like this circle right here, you kick them in the chest, and they get stunned. If you're stationary in, like, their line of sight, like if I threw this ball like this, Bear would automatically do an interception. Basically, it's Blood Bowl, but without the dice rolls.
I call it turn-based NFL Blitz with robots.
Wow, that's like a much better way to describe that.
Yeah, that's from my curator page. I stole it from myself.
You've already curated this shit?
I've already curated this shit, man. You haven't curated anything.
This guy has no respect for due process. Game's not even out yet. How can you curate
They lifted the embargo on Steam curation, man. I'm well within my rights.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know. I don't like this already. I got 12 seconds left, so I guess I'll fucking live with it.
Give us a total time pool of 40 seconds. That'll make things really interesting.
Like for the whole game.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I got it primed with 1 second left. It's also got a sweet dynamic camera that mostly works really well.
It does, yeah. I love the soundtrack, too.
The soundtrack is really good. Uh-oh,
Puts me to sleep in the menu of it, though. Yeah, I fucked up already.
you took Yo out of the way.
I know.
What? He has super low block, but super high speed.
Oh, my God. I'm just realizing we have stats now.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe I left that on in custom game by accident. So right now, you can pass over the low blocks, but you can't pass over the high blocks. So I'm going to try this, which, I mean, is going to give it away a little bit. But I think we might be in a position where it's impossible for Baer to stop it. But you can also program your enemy moves to test it. So let's see if Baer does like that. What'll happen? Yeah, I don't know. It's actually a huge disadvantage to be talking about it. I'm like, oh,
I'm gonna have my own Skype chat on a separate Twitch stream, so we can all be in on my secretive defensive strategies too, which is to say, try to prevent this touchdown from happening. Which ain't gonna happen.
I don't think you got time to stop this bad boy in the air. So Mathis is gonna put up 7 points on the board, I think. By the way, there's a few rules that are different from American football and Frozen Cortex. After you run, you can't pass. So you can't run like a little bit and then throw the ball after. Also, you can never run backwards, and you can only throw 3 times on any drive. That's it, basically. Also, if the ball touches the ground, you can still pick it up, so it's still live.
That's the big one. That's the one that I didn't realize until I was 7 points down in the first game.
Like that.
There's also the, I don't know what it is, there's a condition where you can run backwards with the ball carrier. I remember doing it one particular time, but I don't know what the condition was that applied.
You shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
NL, can you take this opportunity to ask Baer about the dip guy? I don't know if Baer wants to talk about the dip guy. I don't want to put him in a weird spot.
The dip guy?
Weber Cooks.
Oh, Weber Cooks.
Oh, sorry.
Now, yeah, somebody linked me to that VOD yesterday. I was surprised. I was so sure that we had talked about it.
Apparently you talked about it on some previous NLSSs, or no NLSSs. I
can talk about that guy. You want to hold a little, one-on-one mini AMA session?
I mean, I guess so.
If you got questions, I got answers, man.
Were you the one filming?
I was the one filming.
Okay. It was like
I was behind the camera for, there were more than 2. I know people have only really seen 2. There were more than 2. Just, luckily, a lot of them never lived to see the light of day beyond their initial airing on, local Weber State News Team Channel 5 or Channel 10 Public Access. Streaming live on WeberStateNews.com.
I've seen chili cheese nachos. I've seen spaghetti.
That's a classic.
I think I've seen one more, but I don't remember. What were they? What were they for? I gotta know.
It's a class. So it's a class is called Weber State. Oh God! Well, there goes my initial move.
Hey, at least you still picked up the ball.
Yeah, I grabbed the ball. That's a start. Yeah, the class is it's an introductory course for the university's news channel.
Okay.
So they have the radio station, they have the television station. They've got all the. It's actually not a bad program for electronic media. I'm kind of glad I went there. But for that class, what you had to do is create a unique segment to air on the station.
Okay.
And
so he was a part of this program.
He was, yeah. He was in this class. He was, he was a 60-year-old pedophile, classic profile of a college student.
Is he literally in jail right now?
Yeah, I don't think he's in jail right now, but he is a registered sex offender. So this is why I never feel bad about talking about it. Because before I knew that, I always kind of felt weird ripping on the guy. But now I know he's just, a legally disciplined piece of shit. So
okay, sure, yeah.
I'm all right with it. But yeah, so he came up with the cooking segment idea, and he decided. I mean, I remember us discussing this in the midst of a class, and he decided that he wanted to try to create a show that highlighted dishes that college students would be able to make. And I think it was even beyond that. I think he meant dishes that students could make on campus.
Oh, like in a break room or something like that.
Right, exactly. Like with the microwaves available in the common area, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So he started to pitch all these different dish ideas, and anytime that we discussed it in the midst of the classroom setting, it was just I mean, it went about as well as you could possibly expect, and no one really wanted him to do it.
Okay.
It was just kind of really frowned upon in general, but he was pretty dead set on it. The guy had passion for terrible ideas. That no one can take that away from him. So we, well, I mean, part of the class requirement too, unfortunately, was you kind of had to do all of the different parts of the, you know, the everything from the production of these sorts of things to the actual acting, the on-screen, the on-camera stuff. So that meant that part of my requirement for credit for the class was to be behind the camera for stuff and to, you know, produce and to direct and stuff like that. And yeah, I ended up being behind the camera for a couple of them, and it was just the most endearing thing to be there to try to see his mannerisms on screen live behind. I mean, we had some good equipment, man. We had way too high quality of stuff to be filming these sorts of shows, but yeah, it was.
Well, it seems legit.
Incredible.
Like it seems like it's got good enough production quality to be from like a local news station, which I think is part of the charm.
Mm-hmm.
Or part of the fascination, at least.
That charm's okay. I think it's got a certain morbid charm to it.
Did you end up sampling the spaghetti?
No, God. Oh, no. Every time the dish was done, it was step 1 microwave, step 2 garbage can for almost every single thing. He never tried it either.
Really?
Yeah, he never ate anything he made.
Oh,
we had
that's betrayal.
4 or 5 that I know of. And yeah, not once.
Oh man, that's really depressing actually. I thought he was into it.
No. I mean, I think he might have been eating those dishes at home, but you know, not in polite company at least.
Oh man. When's the next roundtable? Yeah, maybe we should discuss it on that. That'll next roundtable will be next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be up next
We'll
Friday.
record it next Tuesday, and it'll be up next Friday. Yeah.
All right. If you missed some of the idiosyncrasies of what's happening right now, again, if you're standing still on defense, you're basically just the most overpowered unit of all time. Mm-hmm. So Baer threw a pass to somebody who was on a route through Mathis's territory, who has this big-ass block circle but is slow as molasses. So Mathis kicked the receiver in the chest, intercepted the ball, and then threw it to Jihu in one quick motion.
Yeah.
So that's what happened there. You got to be careful about it.
Yeah, we can save more of that delicious experience, life experience.
That was I mean, it wasn't a close one, but it was barely a win.
Oh
at the
yeah,
end.
I actually just saw the result. Wow.
Cool. All right. I wish there was just a
well, that was
replay
a-
button, but we'll just.
That was a poor start for me. I'll come back though.
That's all right, man. That's all right. Custom game mode, create game. I wonder. I should just save this as like an LSS because I like the 40-minute or 40-second turns. Where is it? Pre-ball turn. What does that mean? Turn time limit. Pre-ball turn.
That sounds dangerous.
I don't know if I want a pre-ball turn. Custom
Yeah.
modes. LSS. Save. All right. I love the dynamic camera. I should have watched the full replay.
Seriously though, Bear, how did you not bankroll this experience into instant internet infamy? Nice alliteration though. You know, I mean, that's I guess it's become a prime example of never knowing what you're doing when it's in the moment. Like, think about Keyboard Cat and Star Wars Kid, like those guys weren't banking on that.
Right.
They were thinking, oh man, we're gonna create the next viral hit right here.
It's lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's lightning in a microwave, man. That's
Oh, that's pretty good. You made me laugh so hard. My cat like meowed.
shit.
It's angry.
What's wrong, buddy?
Yeah, there you go. By the way,
apple juice, man. Speaking of cats,
you got some apple juice? Is that what you just said?
I got some apple juice, man. You want some? No, I got allergies.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I was going full on with the apple juice thing.
we can commit to that.
I prefer it to orange juice.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it depends. You get yourself like that high quality bottom shelf orange juice. I think you're in for a good time. But
High quality bottom shelf.
bottom shelf, that's where they hide it, man. See, that's what I'm talking
okay.
about. Yeah.
I had
It's there.
Kate and I were out for like 7 hours yesterday after my dentist appointment. So I was thirsty as hell. So I went to Orange Julius and I got a medium orange juice. It was $5.20. So first
Holy
off,
fuck.
yeah, first off I was like, this better be some primo shit. And you know what? It was.
Was it?
It was.
Was it $5.20?
No,
worth
no,
of
no, no.
orange juice? Okay.
I would absolutely never do it again in my life.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? There's some real oranges in this. Like, I watched her put like 8 oranges into the juicer.
That's like the Subway of juicing companies, right?
It was more expensive than a.
Well, I mean, as far as the let you see the creation before your eyes element.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant
Let
for
see the magic happen.
the fact that it cost around $5.
Oh well. What's more nourishing? 8 ounces of fluid orange or a foot-long meatball marinara?
If you go by Michael A. L. Fox, he would actually literally say the football or the foot-long meatball marinara.
He would tell you to eat a football, man. I mean, that gives you some primo protein right there.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Also, if you go for a run, not that I am, but if you go for a run, that's like the turn just goes.
Right.
Until like a set time has passed, which is actually terrible for me now. I planned this under the assumption that I would be able to run and I would take you by surprise.
Well, you might be set up pretty well for this, actually. I mean, you've got blocking circles set up for pretty much the entire route.
Yeah, but they're not good block. Like, look at Nick's blocking stat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
It's literally 0. I don't think he can block now that I look at him.
He straight up just stands there.
Oh, that's awful, man. What am I supposed to do about that? And now I can't pass because I've done started running.
Committed.
So basically, I'm just gonna take everybody back and try to plan for the inevitable disaster that I have set up here. That's on me.
System pride.
Yeah, I mean, it's that of all places to run. I mean, that was a pretty bold move, but sometimes it's a calculated risk that can end up working out. There was one game in particular I know where I nearly got away with a pretty big run, but you pulled some wizard shit out of your hat and managed to cut it off at the last second there.
You made a great decision there to rush me because I reversed everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I really like this game though. I quite enjoy it.
I'm pretty much addicted.
Yeah.
I play it so much off camera.
Are you building up your leaderboard ranking now, aren't you?
Well, it's pretty much entirely getting buffed based on our performances together.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think I was 3-3 against Josh and Nick way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was ranked like 5,000th. Now I'm 130th or something.
So I'm like your farm team.
Yeah, well, sort of. This is a scrimmage.
Okay. A scrimmage that counts toward the league standings. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Forever. You can do it!
Oh, yeah,
You can do it!
Nice.
So,
Those moves, man. Their touchdown dances are pretty immaculate as well.
they really are. What you also need to know is that in Frozen Cortex, at least in the default mode, wow, great moves by chat. Wait, who you got? You got Fight, IRL, chat, yo, me. Yo, fight me, IRL, chat.
Yeah.
You like
Yo,
to
chat,
do the
fight me IRL.
You like to do the creative names.
I do. I have fun with it.
I have Rockley Smile, Mathis, Jihu, Northernlion, and Rockley Smile. I never fixed that from the last time.
I really don't ever want you to.
But the rich
I
get
like when you
richer.
deliver it with that cadence too. It's a totally normal thing.
Like with what was I gonna say?
With the.
Oh,
What
I was
you
like,
going
I was
on
like,
out there, man?
I was like, why is chat saying thanks? It's because your guy's named Chat. And it
Oh,
said
yeah.
great moves there by Chat. I get it. I was a little confused temporarily.
You did it, chat.
But oh my god, this guy is. Oh no, he does have interception. Anyway, the rich get richer. If you score when you start on defense, you still get the ball back. Like you don't kick it to the team that did not score. The turn order is set. So basically, Bear gets to double down here.
Although I feel like this map might be pretty damn tough to get anything done on.
That's
It's
what
a lot
I was
of high
thinking.
blocks.
Like on the first turn, I was like, oh, I got some interesting ideas. And then as soon as I picked up the ball, I was like, everyone's covered. Forever.
Yeah.
Well, you got some nice blockers down there, though.
I know, yeah. We got the offensive line is playing safety at the moment for some reason.
Yeah, you gotta know who's supposed to be where. So that's unfortunate.
Oh man.
Like you gotta know that Robot 3 starts in this position.
Chat, you got pretty high evade stats. We're really gonna have to take advantage of that.
Why are you looking at chat?
I gotta look at chat sometimes. He's an important role in my victory strategy.
All right.
Chat tells me what to do.
Broccoli Smile 1, that's your goal here.
Oh, see, yeah, I get your time bank strategy now. You're trying to prevent me from using chat tactics to get away with.
Well, basically, I thought like a 30-second turn timer would work too, so that chat isn't like, Bear, he's passing it over to the right side.
Yeah. All right, let's. Jesus Christ, this is really bad times. I guess here we go.
Oh, did you go for a run or a side?
Oh, you bastard! I should have known.
Also, the
I
game
should've known.
has a turn limit, so that was a very nice interception, well, sort of, possession by Nick there. But the game has a turn limit, so after 12 turns, it ends unless the person with the ball is behind, at which point it ends if they get a touchdown or if they throw an interception or the ball gets taken from them.
Passing. They're all coming in with it now. Okay. Oh, man.
This guy literally just breaks spaghetti in half and puts it in the microwave. Yeah. He's really adamant about the cost per meal as well.
Yeah, that's the whole spiel. So we're saying, like, he was trying to sell that on all of us before he was ever trying to make it a thing for you guys.
Really? I mean, to be fair, the cost per meal was real low on that spaghetti. It was like $1, and there was half a package of spaghetti in it.
No, I'm never going to contest that you can purchase every meal he's ever concocted for less than $7, but it's not to say you ever want to put it in your body.
I think if I went over to someone's house, and they're like, hey, we got some chili cheese nacho dip. And they're like, oh, how do you make it? Well, you put the chili in the microwave, and then you open up the can. You open up the glass jar of cheese, and you don't even mix it yet. You just put that in the microwave alongside it. So
make sure you don't know where you found the glass jar of cheese. That's the most important ingredient.
It's just like, I don't know how I feel about it. Basically.
It's pretty rough stuff. No, I want to withhold some of this vital juice, this gossip, man. This is what we're going to draw people to the podcast.
Oh, I thought you meant for like a tell-all book at a later date.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that comes in 50 years, but...
Your turn is invalid. Your turn is invalid.
I can't wait to write that autobiography, man. Weber Cooks.
I was
how BaerTaffy failed to capitalize on internet mogul management.
I was the cameraman for the Weber Cooks video. AMA.
Oh, that might honestly do okay.
Dude, it legitimately would.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I just don't know if I want to associate my username with that.
Yes. And you can't do a throwaway, because everyone would just be like, it's Bear. I know this guy. I heard him talking about it.
The first 50 comments, guys, this is just Bear.
Well, Anyone else want to try out some of the Weber Cooks recipes? You're a brave man, or brave lady if you do want to do that. That's up to you.
I mean, I smelled the shit, man. That's you microwave some of that stuff he's microwaving. You're not leaving that room without some pungent odors.
It's pretty fucking gross.
Yeah. Okay, you're doing some bullshit.
Oh, this guy's Mathis's release is so slow.
Yeah.
That I think, like, if I pass, you might be able to throw it, like, you might be able to intercept it to anybody.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. It'll be close.
How do you see the release stat?
I just took a throw with him.
Oh,
And
okay.
It was very slow. I think if you hold B, you can see it, but maybe there is no release stat in multiplayer. That'd be weird, though.
Yeah.
System Prime.
Huh. All right, here we go. We'll rock that. System primed.
Yeah, have you considered making a series where you make the Weber Cook stuff live?
No, fucking Green tweeted me yesterday. It's almost so good I can't not do it. But he told me, how do you not have a series on your channel called Bear Grylls?
Oh, yeah, wait, that's a really good idea. That's like a Nick idea, where it's like the name makes sense, so do it.
That's enough.
It might.
That's all you gotta have.
It might actually be enough.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it's difficult. Oh, apparently that's Spyro's joke. Green just stole it for the clout score.
Sounds like him, honestly.
I respect Spyro. I see. Real recognize real.
I'll try this. I don't like it though.
How many of them, chat? I'm curious, because I know 2 of them have blown up for sure. Oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I thought
Look at
maybe
that
you'd try to rush that guy away, and as such you wouldn't be able to intercept, but you intercepted it.
I am curious how many of them have actually surfaced.
There's definitely spaghetti, definitely chili cheese nachos, and there's one more that I saw in the related videos, but I don't remember what it was.
System
You don't need to give up that one if you don't want to. Thank you for the resub, by the way. Northernlion Fox OTI.
15 months.
That's crazy. Alpaca Patrol just subscribed 10 months in a row.
I like that guy.
Hey, maybe he has a computer now.
I think he does. I think he built the new PC.
We should get that tournament off the ground then.
We should.
It's
Has anybody else played it?
I don't think so.
All right.
Oh, rice-a-roni and creamed corn and potatoes are the other ones.
Oh, man. See, I don't think I was a part of Rice-A-Roni, but I do remember cream corn and potatoes.
Your your filming work is pretty okay, man. I get like
I don't even want to take any credit for it, honestly, because it's mostly just static camera shots, and then we change up stuff up top. But
it's competently filmed.
yeah, the framing, I'll say the framing is, it's not Vince Gilligan level, but I'm happy with it.
So we got some wild shit right now, because if Bear gets any points, he automatically wins.
Yep. So I got to make a very, very important decision here.
He can either go for a point square, or he can not go for a point square and go for a touchdown instead.
Yeah, okay, so I mean, being entirely transparent, it looks like I have 3 options, all of which you may be able to guard, depending on the stats here, I guess.
System Prime.
We'll see.
See.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The
All
best
right.
parts were the slow zoom on the food at the end. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take credit for that. That was some that was some high-quality wrist turning right there, I'll tell you.
Oh, here we go. Moment of truth.
Let's see it.
Oh! You got it.
Oh, yeah! Oh, man, the face kick just solidifies it.
What's great is that I put his waypoint there, and I gave him like a time to give him some stationary time in case he went for the throw.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you had went stationary earlier, so you win.
Indeed. Those little things, man, they can make the difference.
Yeah, it did make the difference. Well done.
If you had to do it again, would you just slowly pan the dude's face? If I had to do it again, I think I'd do a lot of things different, man. We added that fucking. I hope there's at least one of them out there that has that theme song at the beginning of it.
The one with the.
I don't remember which ones we did it for, but there was the
Kesha.
Yeah, no. It was like there's a song. It just go in the beginning. It just goes Steven, and then it just dips right into his face, and he loved it. Like he saw no irony within it whatsoever. He was all about this thing, man.
Oh, that's kind of great.
You got a challenge for me?
Well, I was watching the full replay first.
Oh, yeah, right on.
We had a lot of action that game.
I know, that was a good one.
There you go, the face kick and then the pickup to pick up the 2 points and win it right there.
Rob, we got to play some. Games, yo.
Yeah,
Got some important on-the-ground shit to take care of.
we should really like, from my experience in the Blood Bowl League, we should for real get all those games done before we even start uploading.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like, definitely. Otherwise, it just spirals out of control. Just take like 6 hours and get it done.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Frozen Cortex. It's in early access on Steam. It's in beta right now. As I understand it, the game is supposed to come out in February at some point. At least that is the plan. It also has single-player modes with leagues. One mode is like a knockout mode where... I still gotta start here. One mode is a knockout mode where if you lose, your season ends, but you upgrade your bots all the time. The other is just a standard season with like playoffs and stuff where you upgrade your bots all the time.
This might sate a desire I've had in games for probably over a decade. Because I played an Armored Core game when I was 12 or 13, and they had a league progression system. But it was, of course, it was just the one-on-one fights, but you could upgrade your robot.
Yeah.
And, you know, make him a super badass, and then you take on the top guys, and it was really intense and awesome. And I feel like this might give me that feeling again, because you take your scrummy, Mighty Ducks Leo coached team all the way from
Leo. Oh,
Leo. What's his name? It's just Leo or Emilio. Sorry, yeah.
Beyond Elemental.
Leonardo Emilio.
Thanks for the
Estevez.
subscription, by the way.
Beyond Elemental. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I like it. I think we both are having a real good time with this one. You get to start with the ball, man.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I think it's because I'm sending the challenge.
Oh, is it? All right.
I played through a whole season. I think it's like 15 games, 16 games. I played through a whole season in like 2 days. And it was a lot of fun. I won a huge upset that I bet on myself for, so I picked up a ton of money, and that made it really easy. You like that strat, Bear?
I do. It's a pretty good move. Honestly, I'm not really sure what to do at this point. You're throwing my entire perspective of this game out of whack.
Neb Cleese, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. I think I'm going to reload the game because I've got that bug.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one super annoying thing.
Yeah.
That bug.
But hey, it actually gives you a chance to demonstrate a cool feature as well, which is the game is like asynchronous. So if you could like have a game going with somebody and give them a turn in the morning and then come back from work and your turns will be done, basically. It's not, you don't have to be in the lobby at all times. Unless maybe your turn timer's on. I don't know, that might change it.
Yeah, there could be like settings that prevent you from being able to leave a game too, but it is cool. Yeah, it's Weber State. That's where that was.
What is Weber State? Oh, it's a college, but there's not a state
Weber
named Weber.
No.
That's weird.
That's the 39th state, man. He's playing some GeoGuessr. You gotta get GeoGuessr US going.
We've done that so many times before. They only recently added Canada. I know the Steam key's on it. Like, can Steam just make it so that when you say don't show this again, it never shows up again? I've clicked that like 1,000 times. All right, here we go.
Now, I was gonna ask, how many of the country-specific ones do they have now?
They have like EU, Canada, US, England, and they have a lot of US city-specific ones. So they have like, this is our New York one. This is our San Francisco one.
That'd be interesting to play a city-specific one. I want to do Salt Lake City.
Right, yeah, I don't know if they have that, unfortunately. Maybe.
Hey, BaerTaffy's in the chat. Oh, there we go.
I've made a huge play.
Did you?
I don't know.
Wait, who got knocked out there?
You knocked me out,
Okay.
but I got away anyway. Somehow.
Yeah. Did he know Damian Lillard? I didn't know him personally, but I have interacted with him.
Who's that?
That's
Was
my-
he Shaggy and Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, that's the guy. No, he's a basketball player.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress chat right now. If you don't mind. I already got you with the Weber Cooks resume.
That is very true.
All right, I don't think I need to do that.
Really? Maybe you should though.
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna
We'll
try
be okay.
some. I'm gonna try some shit on you, Bear.
Try some wacky shit.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm gonna do some Joker strats. Oh, terrible decision. on my part. I really thought you would assume I'd go for the run.
Yeah.
So when I tried to run my receiver through you, bad idea.
I wish they would approach us about doing some play-by-play and color commentary on this.
That would be awesome, actually.
I'd love that. All right, yeah, I'm cool with this.
Probably
That
gonna.
happened.
It's probably gonna work out.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Right.
So here's what I was trying to do: was throw it through him, and then he would move this guy. You can only use your block if you're stationary. So I figured he would move that guy, and Jihu would just be able to sneak in and take the easy points. Now I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen right here.
Oh, hell, hey, that was... I didn't expect that. That automatic circumference, man, that throws me off a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do right there. That's a weird one.
Holy shit.
Assuming you're not gonna try that.
You're gonna get a safety on me here, I think.
I don't know if there even is a safety.
We'll find out.
We're about to find out, yeah. I think you're probably right.
System Prime.
Maybe, but you got that other dude blocking as well.
I know, yeah, I mean, he's the big blocker too, so maybe I ought to try to utilize that.
But one person can block multiple people at the same time. So, like,
Really?
if all 5 of you ran through someone's circle, then he would just drop kick 5 of you in the chest.
Wow,
Pick up
okay.
the ball and then run to the end zone, and
Yeah,
probably just
yeah.
never stop getting his dick sucked forever.
I mean, that was a given. That's chat, I think, too. So chat, well done. Oh, wait, no, chat's over here. All right, yeah. Chat's out of boony fucking nowhere. I don't know what they're doing.
What do you got going on here? Okay.
I'm worried about it, man. Oh, shit.
What's...
Oh, I was... Wait, what?
So nothing happened on that.
Nothing happened there.
This could turn into quite a long run for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
can you even pass it?
I think. We'll try.
You don't have to tell me. I mean, like, that would
I'm
actually...
trying to pass it for sure. Like, that's what's going to happen here. We'll see what happens.
This is a bit...
I'm real worried about this. I've never been pinned in my own end zone. Cortex before. That's a new experience.
No, you should not do that. You should go there. Yeah, this should be interesting. I mean, I got a lot of real estate covered by being right beside you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured
Okay,
there
there we
was
go.
really only one thing to do there.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't hate this.
I don't even know if Rock Lee Smile 1 can move. Like, oh, maybe your dude won't kick him in the chest right off the bat.
Oh, here's an interesting play. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Rob, I think you might be the only one really excited for that DBZ game.
Yeah.
System Prime.
It's like some Peter Molyneux shit, man. How many DBZ games need to be bad before you completely lose faith?
That's topical, yo. That's topical as fuck right there.
Michael L. Fox he's the reason that Goddess did so well.
Is he?
His series, man.
I didn't even know he did a series on it.
Yeah, nobody did. Nobody does.
Nobody did. Oh, shit. Have some points.
I don't even think he's on that, which sometimes I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
He's like an atom away.
Now, they really fucked over that good old boy in London town. Look at the whole goddess thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. That article today was so good.
Yeah,
It's basically like, hey, yeah, they like flew me out to London. Nobody talked to me, and they won't return my calls anymore.
that is kind of fucked, man. I mean, you bring the guy to a bar and they just ignore him. That
Yeah.
I mean, beyond everything else, that kind of sucks.
He's like 18
Shitty.
too, you know?
Yeah.
He's probably like, you know, this is going to be like the coolest day of his life at first. And then they're just like, you know, we got to talk business or something. It is messed up.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that 22 Cans might not have any PR that would think that. Or like think of that. Or maybe like any PR that is good because everybody seems to hate them.
Well, what do they have left? Yeah, I guess is the question. What do they got going for them at this point? They're not dumping oil into the Pacific Ocean yet, so
Right, yeah. I mean, they could still get worse if they just
Yeah.
announced day one DLC for anything.
I guess before they even dealt with come on, Chad, I'm relying on you here.
I was
Oh,
really
no.
hoping for a turn break.
Yeah.
This guy's got crazy speed, though. Oh,
Alright.
he's so fast. But what's
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
is that I think you get the ball back because this was still my offensive play.
It was, yeah.
Just a
Yeah, we
really
turned it over
long.
twice.
Yeah. So you'll have a chance to come back.
We'll see. Yeah, I think before any of this even started, they had set out to only make one game. I think that was their whole spiel. Like the
They were just going to make
studio-
Goddess, or
Yeah, the studio was built around the idea of we're going to make one game and then we're going to devote this studio's resources entirely to making that game better. Which, if Goddess is your, is your go-to, I don't know about that.
what are you trying to say, Bear?
I don't know. I'm just speculating that maybe some folks may have had a suboptimal experience.
Though that's the most tragic part of that whole article is that the kid is like, well, he's not a kid anymore. So I stopped, denigrating him. But anyway, he's like, I actually kind of like the game. And I'm like, that's like, he's your only fan and you fucked him. He's like the only guy out there. I haven't played it, admittedly, but he's the only guy out there that I've heard of that's actually like, Goddess isn't that bad. And they're like,
They made a point of it to fuck him over
yeah.
after that fact. It's real bad.
But I know, because it's the same thing as Sonic, man. It's the next thing that Peter Molyneux is going to do press. Maybe even more press because he's Peter Molyneux. And there will
Yeah.
still be some people who are like, $10, sure, Black and White was pretty good.
Oh, shit.
I think you gotta make him earn it.
I don't think I did it. Oh, God.
Oh, what?
Oh, no.
Did you pick up the ball?
I don't think I did.
Oh, he automatically goes for it at the.
Okay, that's good. All ways to really screw that up.
Oh man, that's good.
Okay. Oh, boy.
You threw me off a little bit there. This is
Now that... Good God. The setup here.
you got some choices to make.
Yeah, 2-to-1 defenders and, no line of sight. Holy cow.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go.
You got something.
I know what to do.
Major Pancake, thank you for the subscription, by the way.
It's a mojo.
We got 20 seconds. Oh, I'm taking my time. I'm going to get this min-maxed here. Yeah, I think that's better.
Prime.
All right,
All
offense, line it up. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I didn't consider that at all.
Now, unfortunately, this does mean I lose.
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, 'cause oh, yeah, right.
But at least I scored a touchdown.
That's so good. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, shit, he got me.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with the dance. That's all I need to.
Oh, he just did
feel
like
good.
a fuck you to the ground there. I'm not even going to look at the full replay of that one.
I think he's just pissed off. That was like a an unfulfilling touchdown.
Yeah, get the touchdown. You should have gone for the 4-point conversion.
I guess. That was my only real solace.
All right, we'll do one more here. This is a good time to point out you can check out BaerTaffy at twitch.tv/BaerTaffy or youtube.com/BaerTaffy.
Yeah, thanks for subbing the Spez Nuts. I've been streaming. Nice guy. I do a lot of Darkest Dungeon lately.
Yeah.
So if you like seeing that.
Dude, the Hellion debuff from today, or the nerf, oh man.
Oh my god.
I used a Hellion. I don't want to spoil anything. It was a good Hellion. And on the first mission, shit the bed. Just
I didn't even see it until after I had my episode for today. So luckily, I've got my Hellion up to level 3, so I'm still holding off on the on the medium difficulty missions. But
it was like Breakthrough now comes with exhaust, and I was like, oh, does that mean it has like a cooldown? Nah. If you do a stun and then Breakthrough, the debuffs stack. So you go from like negative 20 to negative 40% damage, plus like I think negative 30 accuracy. It's just
doesn't even need that, man.
It's that class is not good now.
Yeah, I didn't think people were really abusing it that much.
I already felt like the Leopard was pretty close.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the Leopard is.
Well, someone said all you use Hellion for is the stun and the debuff anyway, so it doesn't affect you. But it does, because enemies now have stun resist. So if they get stunned, when they come off of it, they have a 20% extra resist. So if an enemy has like 70% stun resist, and you stun them, then they go up to 90 for 2 turns.
Oh, wait, is that part of the patch?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just an enemy-specific thing.
No. Oh my god, I think I took a screenshot by accident there. I hit F12 or F11.
Jesus.
Jeez, I don't want to save this necessarily yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Some preemptive trash talk, man.
Yeah, like, oh, I want to take a picture of this. Get ready.
The moment he thought he had hope.
Yeah, it's rough now.
System Prime.
Have you been going torchless?
No, not in my series, but I've been doing one off camera. And I don't know, it's been going okay.
Basically, yeah, no, I've been committed to that now.
Like going torchless.
Yeah, pitch black.
That's crazy, man.
It's surprisingly not that big of a difference. Like I was very skeptical.
Actually, when I've been doing it off camera, it's been working out okay. Basically because the extra stress you get from it being dark isn't that bad.
Yeah.
But the extra stress you get from combat sucking can sometimes be bad. I seem to miss more in the dark, but it doesn't say that there's a penalty for that. So I don't know if there's actually if there actually is a penalty for that.
I honestly think there's something wrong with this scouting algorithm too.
It's like it works more when it's dark.
Exactly, yeah. I swear I get more scouts when I can't even see my hands in front of me, much less down 3 hallways. All right, that's Yo, you gotta. That resilience is gonna come up big time right here. Here we go.
How does it make sense that the more someone hits you until you can't move, the less that's likely to hurt you in the future? It's like being sick, man. You know, like if you get like if you get sick, you're less likely to get sick. You ever think about that?
Yeah, I think my doctor mentioned that during my last physical, actually.
Yeah.
Although I might have been watching the movie with Owen Wilson and Jason Long.
Justin Long.
I
don't know what the movie is, but you got the name wrong.
I did. I don't know much about names, I think, is what I'm learning today.
Dude, I hate going to the doctor, but not for the reasons that most people do. It's because as a young man, whenever I go in for a physical, they seriously go, like, hey, okay, what's your problem? And I go like, well, I haven't seen a doctor in a couple of years, so I was hoping you could, like, touch me everywhere and tell me if I'm gonna die. But they always go, like, no, we don't really do that for young men. Like, do you have any problems? And I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, you're good to go. This time, like, this doctor was a little bit more diligent. When I went to the doctor, like, 3 years ago, that's exactly what they did. They just said, you're fine, go. If you got a problem, come back. This doctor was like, well, you haven't had, like, a blood test in 5 years. So she had me do, like, a blood, a urine test, and an EKG. And she's like, you're fine. I was like, what if I'm not?
They went through all the motions, right? They took care of you.
Sort of, I guess. But, like, I want him to touch it. I want him to touch everything and be like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. I'm not getting any pleasure out of it, I just want to have peace of mind.
Yeah. My most recent physical, my mother was in there
Oh, so she was like,
at the same time.
yeah, check my boy, make sure he's okay.
Yeah. I mean, like that. As a young teenager, that's not really the kind of experience you want to share with your parents. There are a few. You want to go to the doctor with them sometimes. I didn't realize what was happening with the physical because it had been a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went for it. I mean, I'm okay. I'm glad she knows that I'm okay. Firsthand, she's seen that everything appears ship-shape, but
I was kind of mad because she's like, do you exercise? And I was like, well, I used to run, but a few months ago I hurt my knee really badly and I could barely walk. And she was like, so it's like more of a motivation problem, right? I was like, girl, I just told you I fucked up my knee. Like, maybe you could take a look at it or like refer me to a physio or something like that.
that's kind of a bullshit thing to say as a doctor.
More of a motivation problem, right?
Yeah, it's like, well, okay, so you're just a piece of shit. Yeah, if you think so.
Yeah, I didn't even have to take
Doctor.
my shirt off. She did take my blood pressure, but I didn't even have to take my shirt off for the physical, which that doesn't seem that physical to me at all.
System
All right,
prime.
I gotta make some magic happen here. You're covering all your bases. God damn. Number one ranked defense in the league here. Lions love bots.
Actually, before I went to my family doctor, my new family doctor, I was living in a different city, and I had a family doctor, and then she started like her own practice, so I didn't even see her anymore because she was too busy running the business. Whenever I came in, she'd just be like, okay, we have like an interning student or like a resident student here. And I assume that they're still competent, but at the same time, I was like, yo, I'm here to see the doctor. I'm not at a university hospital right now. At least the doctor should be in the room at the same time. What if she's like, you're good to go, and then the doctor takes one look at me and is like, actually, you got fucking jaundice or something like that. Right? I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think I have jaundice.
Are you sure?
I think I'm pretty pale. Might have anemia. I don't think I have jaundice.
I think that's the new thing. It's gonna replace swatting. They're gonna send guys to your house with needles full of jaundice.
I don't think jaundice is a disease.
I think you can get it through a needle. You can get most things through a needle.
I don't know if that's true, Bear. You might be mistaken about the nature
Might be
of
misinforming some people here.
things here.
System prime.
All right. Oh no.
Also, yes, Kate's gone to the emergency room a couple of times this year for like stomach pain, and literally the first hour of being at the emergency room, if you're a young female, is just proving to them that you're not pregnant. Are you pregnant?
Oh, no.
Are you pregnant? No. Could you be pregnant? Maybe, I guess. Like, are you sexually active? This is why I'm not going to answer these questions like live here. But they take you through the ringer, and then they test it anyway.
Yeah.
They do like an ultrasound, and they're like, okay, I believe you.
I mean, they could just skip to that step, right?
Right? Yeah. Don't even ask me if you don't trust me. That's all I'm saying.
Doctors don't trust their patients.
I
I don't know if they
imagine-
should though.
They have to deal with a lot of bullshit, probably.
Yeah.
Do you use drugs? No. Oh well, you have like methamphetamine poisoning. That's weird.
You use drugs? No. Do you snort meth? Well, yeah. It's not drugs though. It's my medicine.
Goddamn NL, you're so concerned with your knee and the problems, ask a specialist rather than your family. I know, but at the same time, well, I don't have much of an excuse, but at the same time, the great thing about medicine in Canada is that it's subsidized and thus basically free. The bad thing is that if you want to talk to a specialist, it'll take you like 80 years. Like I should book my appointment for like 2055 right now. Like, there are actually people, if they have the money, that will go to America to get their procedures done.
You just got to go to that town with the business from the future, whatever that
Oh,
was.
yeah. Family business for 40 years. Established 2003.
That's how they go get their specialty work done. No, I've seen My favorite thing is to see bottles that have the established in quotations. Like established in 1885. No, it's not us, but someone.
You're right, yeah. I don't know if I like this.
Oh no. Well, you might be going somewhere.
How's Nick's stats?
Have a look.
I don't know, man. I don't think it looks great, honestly.
I think IRL might get there first, actually. I think you're getting your ass beat. Regardless.
Nick's getting there first.
Is he?
The only question is what the hell he's going to do after that.
Yeah.
And I don't have a good answer to that question.
System Prime.
No, Louis Cypher, I'd much rather wait 40 years to see a specialist than have anything to do for much longer with healthcare.gov here in the States. God, that's just a miserable experience.
Yeah, I believe it.
Every time I've called them, man. And I don't want to get into a whole spiel on just the general shittiness of outsourced customer service, but I do feel like I'm talking to my third grade nephew the majority of the time when I'm trying to call to figure out why my 50% reduction is going to fail to show up because I haven't submitted the proper paperwork.
Right, yeah.
For the 15th time.
I understand.
I hope you do.
Am I going to get to throw this? Or yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, give it a nice little uppercut.
You won the match.
That's all right,
well.
I guess, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough. Well, Bear, why don't you take a second to pimp your channel?
Yeah, I'm on youtube.com/BaerTaffy and twitch.tv/BaerTaffy. I do want to tell everybody here, go check out Roundtable Podcast. I'm going to find a link to... I'll find yours. Let's do that. Go check out our new podcast. It's with myself, this guy, Rockley Smile, and Mathis Games. We talk about all kinds of fun shit. If you enjoyed any part of the conversation we had within the past hour, I think you'll enjoy more of it in the form of this right here.
Yeah.
It's on iTunes, on Patreon if you feel so obliged. Don't feel obliged, actually. That's entirely the wrong word to use. But if you are a nice guy, you can check that out as well. And yeah, that's the big thing. We got a new episode coming, as Ryan said, next Friday.
Next
So
Friday.
the 20th will be the next episode.
Sweet. Thanks for watching the Northernlion Live Super Show. It airs every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with Nick, at the same time, roughly 21 hours from now. You can also subscribe. If chat would be nice enough to show up the emoticons that are part of that package for subscribing, that would be awesome. And additionally, today's subscribers, according to Moobot, we got Captain Gregarious, Valid Voids, Elixiriz, VG Novus, Uchi Sam, Give Us Egg Cam Scum, Monstro's Butthole, Lil Valkyrie 3. I think that's it. It might actually be just like L line Valkyrie. Line. Thimps, Kenya Stew, King Hikikomori, Yutdal ACWWW2, Sunayoshi Sawada Phlox, Beyond Elemental, Neb Kleka, and Mojo Pancake. Man, there's a lot of difficult names to pronounce in there. But thank you very much for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and a big thanks to those of you who watched without ad block. Of course, thank you to the resubscribers as well, not any of which were caught by Moobot. Kate, are you streaming? Okay, Kate's going to be... What are you playing? She's going to be playing Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Over at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. So if you want to go watch her play, you can go over there and stick in her chat, or you can stay here and I'll be hosting her. But in any case, thanks for watching and thanks for joining me, Bear, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.